the Father, in the name of the Holy Son. And let's talk, guys. Let's talk.
Just talk about the King.
Yeah. You know what's up.
What you doing, North?
Yehuda. This is Yasharada.
This is the mind of a king. Don't never let it break you down. Our pedigree is royalty, and my God gon' hold us down. Whatsoever is sown in heaven must manifest on the ground. So I'm too blessed, stressed. I got the faith to move a mountain now. This is the mind of a king. Don't never let it break you down. Our pedigree is royalty, and my God gon' hold us down. Whatsoever is sown in heaven must manifest on the ground. So I'm too blessed, stressed. I got the faith to move a mountain now. Our father, King David, said to show yourself a man, bro. You can't be acting effeminate, twerking out there on the dance floor. It's a light kingdom, what you think we really stand for? It's the rebirth of a nation, and the saints patiently waiting to do his will and grab the steel and ride like we some Haitians. Revolutionary war, whatever the hell it takes to get about captivity, you know it's a rude awakening. Phenomenon and Willie Lynch, you know they really hate us. This is the mind of a king. Don't never let it break you down. Our pedigree is royalty, and my God gon' hold us down. Whatsoever is sown in heaven must manifest on the ground. So I'm too blessed, stressed. I got the faith to move a mountain now. This is the mind of a king. Don't never let it break you down. Our pedigree is royalty, and my God gon' hold us down. Whatsoever is sown in heaven must manifest on the ground. So I'm too blessed, stressed. I got the faith to move a mountain now. How that sound? A black king and a black God. The Holy Spirit, that's a mascot. Trying to win this race of life, but it feel like we in a NASCAR. 150 sitting on that dashboard. On a bad day, we still passport. I did what they thought that I wasn't gonna do, get the people what they asked for. I said what they thought that I wasn't gonna say, cause my people living way past poor. It's just conditions. I'm on a mission to freeing my people. I'm being like Moses. I'm telling my people that we are not equal. To get in position. The king coming back and he taking the kingdom. If you read the words, then you see the message that's in between them. We are chosen, the prince of the power. The king will return, no man on the hour. You better get ready, cause you will devour. We're gnashing the teeth, destroying you cowards. And tread the wine press alone to show the world is power. This is the mind of a king. Don't never let it break you down. Our pedigree is royalty, and my God gon' hold us down. Whatsoever is sown in heaven must manifest on the ground. So I'm too blessed, stressed. I got the faith to move a mountain now. This is the mind of a king. Don't never let it break you down. Our pedigree is royalty, and my God gon' hold us down. Whatsoever is sown in heaven must manifest on the ground. So I'm too blessed, stressed. I got the faith to move a mountain now. How that sound?
Girls made poppin' bands, ho.
Yeah. Fair with a friend.
Damn, Polar, that shit
Fair with a friends, only a corner when you win. When you lose, get arrow spins. When your time to hit that iceberg in your crew, abandon ship. Cause they see the water flooding in and leave you all alone. They was down to be on the team until they found the money gone. When you tell them you ain't got nothing, they ready to come and cut your throat. Ready to bring them boys to your house with guns and ready to kick your throat. But Bo3 told you that everybody not your friend, bro. Everybody not your partner, most of people pretend though. But I was cut from a different cloth, raised from birth to be a boss. Loyalty in my DNA, like Mr. Go, it ain't my fault that I was chosen and elected to be a prince of the power. And I'm all about my people, cause I know the world is ours. I don't talk down on the ones I love. Christ taught me not to hate. If you got envy in your heart, that only mean your spirit fake. That willingness is on my people, mine is just so hard to shake. So we got to put on Christ and only way these curses break. With all your giving, get understanding and prove a friend for all they worth. Don't be the forward past cause for thunder, lightning, trials and tribulations. And if they really down for you, then you will never hear them hating. I am my brother's keeper, the rain, hell, and sleet, and all the snow. But I have been betrayed so much, I pray that God please save my soul. Tried to plant the seed of hate, but my spirit wouldn't let it grow. So I'm walking down the path of righteousness like I'm on the road of gold. I'm Bruce Leroy with the glow, I'm illuminating through my soul. I'm black and comely, neck is shining, teeth is filled with rose of gold. I'm King Solomon in the flesh, I have no dealings with no heathen. How can I trust a person that don't even know what they believe in? All about the actions, boss, because I know that talk is cheap. We are living in a place where they tell you got freedom of speech, but I bet you didn't know that they gon' still charge your ass a fee. So you don't speak the orders of God, there ain't no way you one of this shit. It's going down at the Alabama River Brawl on August 5th. We won't never forget the past, remember the present is a gift. The days are going by so fast, I feel our future already here. The Lord is coming like a thief in the night, so no man know the time of year. But I'm too blessed to stress my people who refuse to be sincere. If you can't understand the saying, homie, let me make it clear. I don't give a damn about what a man gotta say, it's only God I feel. So by the feast of dedication, I'm super serving other year. I'm trying to do the things to please the Father, Spirit is my teacher. I'm supposed to get the knowledge of the law, the church, I from the preacher. But he worked for the other side, he sold his soul to roll with the preacher. He only concerned about money from all the people in the bleachers. 501c3 exemption only mean his pockets deeper, but won't quote the law by tithing cause it's talking about the priest. We was commanded to give up 10% of all the crops we grew. With no inheritance of land, we gave the Levites all they do. Shalom, shalom. Giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High God. The name is Holy Son, the Mashiach Yahushua. Nehemiah line of Judah, swords of spirit. And send up some prayers from the elder. Elder Nathan Yah, line of Judah. Send up the prayers for my brothers. It's representing the Father and His truth and the Spirit. Shalom. Giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Father, the Creator of the universe, the Creator of this earth, in the name of His Holy Son. To the Father Yahweh, to the Son Yahushua. And today, I want to touch on something now. I want everybody to understand this. Your so-called Black, Hispanic, Native descent, that this is not your place of rest. We are in hell. So, it's the whole purpose of us having this knowledge and wisdom and understanding, to know how to navigate in this place we're in, that we call Babylon. So with that said, what prompted this conversation? I'm at work, looking at the TV, and Von Miller, brother out of Dallas, football player, Super Bowl winner, played for Buffalo now, I believe. Excuse me. Super Bowl winner. I see the brother plastered all over the news. Every channel I flick to, flick, same time at 6 o'clock. About allegedly laying his hands on his baby mother. High yellow chick. You know, brothers love the high yellow. But if you touch them, they gonna bruise. So I don't believe this brother harmed this woman. Because if he did, you would know it. But this place exaggerates everything so much. And people, brothers, y'all need to tune into this. The news is gonna exaggerate when it's a brother. We all know life, things, relationships happen. And a lot of times when you try to do your best, when that spirit working, it's trying to get you to do something else. And the fact they put it on every channel, this brother ain't never been in trouble. They act like he done murdered somebody. And let me make this clear. I'm not with the abuse of women at all. My mother got murdered due to domestic violence. So I'll never be with that. But understand this, and not to mention, I got a wife, 3 daughters, 1 sister, loving aunties that love like mothers. But understand this, society dictates how people live. And in this society, it's a new thing on the earth, where a woman should surpass a man. Right? Jeremiah 31:22. But we got wicked spirits, all the wicked birds and spirits is here in Babylon. There's the Me Too movement, right? Oh, they pulling up stuff from 25, 30 years ago. But you notice how it's only been really brothers. Only one white dude, Edomite, got caught. What's his name? Winesfield. They just took his stuff. That's what that was about. You see how he looked it. See how he looked. Let's see. Harvey Weinstein. Weinstein. No, Harvey Weinstein? Yeah. I don't be that's a so-called Jewish man name. Let's see. Harvey Weinstein. Yeah. Look at him. He shouldn't be taking no time mistreating nobody, raping nobody. But look at him. Then you take some of the brothers who they done charged with rape or whatever. And these brothers, handsome brothers, got stardom, got money. Why would you have to rape? Now, I ain't being judge, jury, execution on nothing. What I'm saying is, it's a different ball game when it comes to us. Right? You see brothers falling down left and right. From Tupac, set him up, to R. Kelly, so many brothers. Right? But the punishment is never going to be equal because we are in captivity. We got a whole different set of rules we're supposed to live by. And that's the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High. So since we are in captivity up on another people, the rules that they set forth, they not going to follow them, but you have to follow them. That's why I say obey the laws of the land. Right? Because if you don't, you're going to get a harsher punishment because you already in punishment from disrespecting the Most High laws, statutes, and commandments. So then you'll disrespect Esau laws. He already trying to get rid of us. He already trying to put you in jail so you can be in prison. So you can be a slave again, physically. But back to the next one. Von Miller,
assault, whether it's sexual assault, whether it's physical assault, if you do it, they're gonna be on your ass like white on rice. Who that? What's his name? Kevin Porter Jr. Something like that. Because this would prompt me to even talk about it outside of that was how ESPN is just blatantly just being lopsided with their report of these things. You got the white boy Giddy, the Edomite Giddy out of Oklahoma, who the video out there, a 15-year-old girl saying she slept with him. He right there with him, but they can't touch that. Stephen A. and Malika Andrews can't touch that because they don't have all the facts. Oh, but you can touch Von Miller and you say, oh, no man has no right putting his hand on a woman. Yeah, a woman. And I'm not advocating no violence, but I'm going to tell you this. This society is breeding women to rule over men. I've seen it with my own eyes where a woman antagonizes a man that she knows she can't mess with, trying to provoke him. You got that. You got a woman physically putting her hands on a man. You got that. So they say you shouldn't hit a no, don't hit a woman. Look here. Do unto others as you want to be done to you. Right? It ain't no exclusions, ain't no exceptions. Keep your hands to yourself and keep your hands to yourself. If you can't live with each other, just separate. Right? Because all a woman of Babylon gonna do is call that white man on you. That's who they respect. And if she doing that, she already showing she don't respect you. See, and then we got the type where, say they get into it, he messes somebody, she don't want to leave or she don't want to let him leave. I stand in front of the door, all this different types of stuff. I'll get physical with the brother, and then see things get physical. If you Ike Turner, you just a straight coward, man. You a coward. And women should not be provoking men to put hands on them. And what we're going to do today, we're going to show God created male and female for a reason, right? I'm going to start with Genesis chapter 1 and verse 26. And Yah said, let us make man, no, the Elohim said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him, and female created he them, right? So let's see what kind of man that God is. Is he a soft, effeminate man that, oh, just let anybody run over him? I'm telling you, that's brainwashing at its finest. If you can't get to be a man, then you're not getting to be who the Most High made you to be. And it shouldn't be no metrosexuals. It shouldn't be no, oh, I don't want violence. How you gonna protect your family if you don't want no? If you're not even just prepared for the violence, you don't have to be violent, but you at least got to be prepared for the violence because somebody gonna come with violence. It's been like that since the beginning. Then we had the flood. Then Nimrod ruled over the earth. Why? Because he did it with violence. How's Esau rule over the earth? He's doing it with violence. Did it say the women? Is it women doing that or is it men? And let's see what the Bible says. Exodus chapter 15 and verse 3. The Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name. So if a man is made in the image of God, and this should kill the debate on if God is a man or a woman, that's ludicrous, because if we made in his image and men war, then the Most High is a man of war. So that show you which way the earth going. If we was all running around with daffodils, lilies, and roses, then you'll have your answer. But we not. And we are men of war. We are warriors, right? I'm not giving up my masculinity for no Babylon. Because all Babylon want to do is say, oh, this toxic masculinity. Man, you better. Then how did this place get made? It ain't get built off femininity. As a matter of fact, I'm going to tell you, we are in hell. And then we've been ruled by Satan and his demons and devils. Watch this. Why is they trying to make everybody gay and effeminate? 1 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 9. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh? Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor what is it? Nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind, nor thieves, nor covetous, nor drunkards, nor revelers, nor extortioners shall inherit the kingdom of Yahweh. And such were some of you, but ye are washed, but ye are sanctified, but ye are justified in the name of our Lord Hamashiach Yahushua, and by the Spirit of our God Yahweh. And that's through the law, statutes, and commandments. So he's not accepting effeminates, but they want us to be effeminate. So you got women who gonna test them limits of a man. And then if the man reacts, then they calling him all these different names. But they not saying nothing about the women. So we gonna speak on what's right. Because of this atmosphere in society, women try to rule over men. Then when a man stand up for himself, then it's toxic masculinity. No, Turner was toxic masculinity, right? But when the man be at peace, that's when the devils want to try you. And as soon as that lion, or that wolf, that rhino, that whatever tribe that you are in get riled up, then you toxic masculinity. That's why we got to stay in the spirit. That's why we got to choose our friends wisely, choose our mates wisely, choose our situations wisely. Every situation is a test. How do you pass that test? What would Yahweh do? That's how you gonna make it in Babylon. So many brothers are getting caught up with sexual assault charges, physical assault charges. That's how they getting brothers. From women. Using women. And I'm here to tell you. You can, if a woman is getting beat on by a man, by a real abuser, there's nothing you're gonna be able to do. You can go over there and fight them. You can be their brother, go fight them. You can be any kind of family member, except the father. The father gonna handle up. You can, but still in all, it might not work because those women go back to those abusers. Those are real abusers right there. Now that's what they should be talking about. But no, they want to talk about everything under the sun, like the abortion. If they were saying abortion for you got raped, incest, then I can see. But you got LGBT coming out here for abortion, and they not even gonna have children, and they want all the abortion, right? No, it's like this marginal situation should be on the Ike Turners of the world, the cowards of the world. Every situation should be examined. Even the scriptures tell you to do that. Rebuke not till thou has examined the truth. But that ain't what's going on here in Babylon, because it's set up for us to fail. So if you with somebody that's making you feel like you need to do that, you got to get away from them, man. If she's making you feel like, or he is making you feel like you need to get away from them or you hurt them, that's what you need to do. That's what you need to do. Point blank, period. This is a snare and a trap. And especially, let me go to Ecclesiastes. The Bible tell you this. My brothers, listen close. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, and verse 26. This is King Solomon. And I find more bitter than death. Who is more qualified than King Solomon to tell you about a woman? He had a lot of them. I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands is bands. Whoso pleases God shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken. So if you please the Most High, you'll be able to get up out that thing. Because you're going to be wiser. You're going to move different. You're going to slide up out this situation. But if you not right with the Most High, He going to get you. That's how all these brothers getting got. You're getting got because you're not doing what the Most High told you to do. Because if you do that, you won't even be in the situations to get hemmed up. How can somebody put a sexual assault on you if you ain't hanging out in the middle of the night in places you shouldn't be hanging out at? If you at the house, you can't get put up on no sexual assault. If you at the house with a good woman, you can't get charged with no domestic violence because y'all ain't physically fighting. Everybody gonna argue, but physically fighting? If it get physical, it's time to depart. The book of Romans says, chapter 13, let every soul be subject to the higher power. Let's see what it says in the GNT. I'm going to read it out the GNT. The book of Romans, chapter 13 and verse 1 out the GNT. This is what it means to obey the laws of the land. It don't mean break God's laws and then listen to the white man. No, it's for your own good. Everyone must obey state authorities because no authority exists without Yah's permission. And the existing authorities have been put there by Yah. Whoever opposes the existing authority opposes what Yah has ordered. And anyone who does so will bring judgment on himself. For the rulers are not to be feared by those who do good, but by those who do evil. Would you like to be unafraid of those authorities? Then do what is good, and they will praise you, because they are Yah's servants, working for your own good. But if you do evil, then be afraid of them, because their power to punish is real. They are Yah's servants and carry out Yah's punishment on those who do evil. For this reason, you must obey the authorities, not just because of Yah's punishment, but also as a matter of conscience. So, if you're not out here gang banging, selling dope, then you ain't got what I'm worried about the police for. I got my paperwork in order. I ain't doing nothing. That's why Israelites don't be afraid of the police. Because if you ain't doing nothing wrong, then you ain't got nothing to worry about. We work for the higher power, man. If you ain't doing nothing wrong, you ain't got nothing to worry about. And that's what the scriptures say. So, back to Von Miller. I don't recall the brother being in the news about getting in trouble. But all of a sudden, they splattered him on every news channel. Got a warrant out. He went from he's supposed to assault his baby mama to they put a warrant out to he turned himself in. Boom, 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 just like that. But so no Edomites is physically assaulting their wives, their girlfriends. But only when black men do it. Ain't nobody else. But all the American women is entitled because we in Babylon. So nobody else, just blacks. So-called blacks. Man, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Same way with murder. Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans gonna go to prison 25 to life way more frequently than any Edomites. And they the biggest murderers on the planet. So the Most High made man and woman, male and female, for a reason. No cis female. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful to our mothers. That's so disrespectful to call a real female a cis female when you are the imposter. That's just like a wish person calling so-called black person a goy. And they are the imposters. They the goy. That's what I'm talking about. Everything is upside down. But the Lord say, woe to them, they call evil good and good evil. That's why we got to stand for what's right. This place is upside down. So they want the men to be effeminate. They want the men to just get beat on, get their money taken. And it's also got a lot to do with the choices and decisions you make too, on who you pick to lay with. That's the first thing. Let's go to 1 Timothy chapter 2. And it says, chapter 2 and verse, let me start at 9. In like manner also, that the women adorn themselves in modest apparel, with shamefacedness and sobriety, not with braided hair or gold or pearls or costly array, but which becometh women professing godliness with good works. I bet you the chick that he with, and no disrespect to her, was not presenting herself as a godly woman. So it's like after so many years, you should be able to predict halfway how somebody gonna act. And men and women like to pick the rowdier of the choices that you have. But the women say, I like the bad boy. Well, men like the bad girls, but you're going to get what you're looking for. That's what's going to happen. You're going to get what you're looking for. You got a bad girl, a bad boy, you're going to have some bad times. Verse 11, let the women learn in silence with all subjection. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor assert authority over the man, but to keep silent. So before I finish reading that, I'm going to jump to that Jeremiah 31 and 22. Because remember, it's a new thing in earth. How long would thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord has created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall surpass a man. But it wasn't so in the beginning. It ain't even so all around the world. It's only in America, in the westernized countries. Because Esau is a natural homosexual. Hold on. 1 second. Finally got this book. I suggest everybody get it. I was eating on this, and I only got to page 11 last night, but a lot of stuff that's in here took me years to compile the information. This Edomite, who's an Edomite and knows his own people and did his own research, put it all together in the book. So one thing I'm going to point out today about these people, which we should already know, is that they're sexually oriented freaks. And when everybody be freaks with them. Where is it? y'all find this. The reason why I'm bringing it up is because when you be doing the stuff that they do, getting drunk. If you ever watch their shows, the men, the Edomite men, man, they always got to do something sexual with each other. Say something sexual to each other. It ain't enough to have the women there. The women can be there, they still gonna cross the line with each other. So it's nothing for them to cross that line. And so for them to be feminine, it's nothing. But that ain't so for the Israelites. He told us that an effeminate will not make it into the kingdom of heaven. Right? So, but why do they want you to do it? So that the woman can rule over you, because they want to be women too. Or else, if that's not the case, why they pushing stuff? Why is it transsexuals everywhere? Why is it openly accepted? How did Obama Supreme Court ruling for same-sex marriages equate to transsexuals coming out? All of it's abomination. But you guys remember who we dealing with here? We're dealing with the devil, Satan, that old serpent. His plan is to steal salvation from the Israelites. So if a people never had salvation or never going to get it, and that's his people, he don't care. They're going to do it anyway. But the Israelites, who should not be doing these things, who got the laws of the Most High God, they're going to follow him. They're oppressed. Don't straight fall. That's why he wants you to do it. That's why he wants you to be feminine. That's why he wants you to be bisexual, man. So you can fall. Right? So the key here in Babylon is envy thou not the oppressor and choose none of his ways. So you're trying to hear Von Miller, Kevin Porter Jr., but not taking into account everything that happened. Not taking into account nothing. The woman, you telling me that you telling a man should never put his hands on a woman, right? No matter what she does. So she can put his life in danger. Threaten to kill him. Have a gun on him. A knife on him. To poison him. Nothing. He should do nothing. Only in America. But the scripture says in Rock chapter 11 and verse 7, blame not before thou hast examined the truth. Understand first, then rebuke. But Stephen A. and ESPN and Mika Andrews, who's with a white boy, they are rebuking brothers before anybody even got charges. They got put in jail, but they can hold their tongue for the white boy. What happened to fair and justice? That's why you can't lie to me and tell me that Christians love everybody, because all of them are claiming to be Christians. Because they don't love us. They don't love the brethren. They don't love the so-called black man, the so-called Native American man. And look here, I'm not bitter about it, because I'm a man of war. I know where I'm at. I know I'm a political refugee held against my will. Me and my people. If they can tell you, you can go. They're not going to give you the things that you need to go. But it's okay, because we know where we at, right? So, let me show you something. I'm going to tell you why this book is knowledge, wisdom, and understanding for us Israelite men, women, and child. If you listen to Esau, you're going to get caught by her. If you listen to the Most High, you're going to make it, no matter what happens. So this is the book of 1 Esdras, chapter 4 and verse 20. It's going into the brother asking, or the king asking, which one is better? Why the king, which one is strongest? Why the king or the woman or the truth? So it's just a section on the woman. A man leaveth his own father that brought him up, and his own country, and cleaveth unto his wife. He sticketh not to spend his life with his wife, and remembereth neither father, nor mother, nor country. By this also we must know that the woman hath dominion over you. Do ye not labor and toil, and give and bring all to woman? Yea, a man taketh his sword, and goeth his way, to rob and to steal, to sail upon the sea and upon rivers, and looketh upon a lion, and goes in the darkness. When he is stolen, spoiled, and robbed, he bringeth it to his love. Wherefore a man loveth his wife better than mother or father. Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women, and became servants for their sakes. Many also have perished, have erred, and sinned for women. That's how powerful a woman is. Right? That's how powerful a woman is. Women don't know the power that they got. It's not physical power. So you would never out physical a man. It's mental power. But when you fall into your feelings, they not even using that right. So they want a man to fall into his emotions. So then he's not thinking correctly. That's why the Lord tells us to stay in the spirit. A woman got a thing called womanly wiles that they can use on a man. A beautiful woman can make any man that she wants believe that she wants him if she wants to, and get him to do anything that she wants. But if you don't please the Most High, you're going to get taken by her if she tries to use you. Right? That's why you got to please the Father, and he will protect you. But if you don't please the Father, you're going to be taken by her, and that's on your own fault. So we don't know what happened between Von Miller and his baby mama, and I'm not defending nothing, but I know that things ain't always what it seems, and listening to the fake news, they going to put it how they want to put it. And it's never going to be on the side of the brother. Because we go to Sirach, chapter 25, and it's not bashing women. We're talking about wicked women. There's a difference between a woman, a good woman, a wicked woman. Right? So you get offended, then you must be a wicked woman. Because I'm not talking I'm talking specifically a wicked woman who would do something to set a brother up, try to take him down, try to extort him. So it's saying, stumble not, this is Sirach chapter 25, verse 21. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure. So that's what a lot of times brothers got money. They just looking at what the beauty. They're not looking at what's up here. A woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach. A wicked woman bathes the courage, maketh an heavy countenance, and a wounded heart. I'm going to go into this GNT too. I'm going to go into GNT chapter 25 in verse 21. Never lose your head over a woman's beauty. And don't try to win a woman because she is wealthy. When a man is supported by his wife, there is sure to be anger, arrogance, and humiliation. That's what we have going on here on in Babylon. It went from man supporting his family to two working people, to the woman surpassing the man, and then she gonna be feeling some type of way if you supported by your wife. But see, that's how they made it in America. They don't talk about the so-called black man, Hispanic man, or Native American man, but they will talk about the so-called black woman and a Latino woman. Because if she's supporting us, then she's going to be angry about it, arrogant about it. Humiliation going to come. Verse 23, a bad wife will make her husband gloomy and depressed and break his heart. Show me a timid man who can never make up his bond, and I will show you a wife who doesn't make her husband happy. Sin began with a woman, and we must all die because of her. Don't let a bad wife have her way anymore. Then you would allow water to leak from a cistern. If she won't do as you tell her, divorce her. Because this thing, can two walk together unless they agree? Right? Because if she trying to make you knock her head off, and we can't do that. We can't do that. So leave it be. Save yourself. Save yourself. Because chapter 26 and verse 1 says, the husband of a good wife is a fortunate man. He will live twice as long because of her. A fine wife is a joy to her husband, and he can live out his years in peace. But what's happening to brothers, so-called black and Hispanic men? We die early. Why? Because a lot of us have effed up Babylonian wives. A lot of brothers say the same stuff. So a lot of brothers is dying before their time. And we shouldn't be. So, but what we do, we love too hard and we won't let go. And we go into the grave, the early grave, right? But that wicked woman, you think a man ain't gonna live a long time with a wicked woman? Mm-mm. You're not. You're gonna go into the hospital, you're gonna go into the grave, or you're gonna go into the jailhouse. Right? And ain't no need for all that. But all you gotta do is separate yourself if it's like that. Because the real woman beaters, they don't give a damn. They not gonna be stressed. They gonna like turn to somebody. That's the ones they need to be talking about. Right? That's the one, the Ike Turners. What your lip hanging out for, anime? Because you done beat her. These sisters' lips ain't poking out. They talking mess. Let's see. Let me go back to Romans. Timothy. Timothy chapter 2, 1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 13. For Adam was first formed, then Eve, and Adam was not deceived. But the woman being deceived was in transgression. Notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing if they continue in faith and charity and holiness with sobriety. So we here to multiply, be fruitful and multiply, and that's the woman's part on that. I'm not saying that's all she's supposed to do, but when we break it down, he said we got dominion over the earth, the animals, the trees. We got to go out there and work. She was punished with having pains and have to be in submission to her husband. Esau said, forget that. He gonna have authority over everybody. You so-called black, Hispanic, Native Americans, your women ain't even gonna respect you. That's why he was humiliating us. Really didn't one-on-one. So we can't in turn go for that. Let's see here. But I want to show y'all some videos that I thought was quite interesting. Because I got to ask, So they say, should no man put their hands on no women at no time, right? But you're supposed to mind your business. You're supposed to mind your relationship, your wife. But we getting in people's business now. And I done seen brothers who disrespect their own wife try to tell somebody about their wife. Man, this place out of control. This place out of control. No, we are not supposed to rule like a lion over our house. But you are supposed to rule like a man of the Lord, right? And what would Christ do? What would the Most High do? Did he not put the whole house of Israel in punishment? He has not left us or forsaken us, but he did put us in punishment. He did whoop our ass, and he is. Right? And I ain't saying put your hands on the woman. Nope. I'm saying everybody keep their hands to themselves. Because I'm going to show you, I'll pull the scripture up, that the reason why a woman shouldn't even be provoking a man in the first place is we are not made for the same reasons. Forget the not equal part. We're not made for the same reason. This is Sirach chapter 4 and verse 30. Be not as a lion in thy house, nor frantic among the servants. Right? So we don't, who want to live in fear in their own house? Nobody. I know I don't. But you keep antagonizing somebody, you keep doing something. So what if the right dude is threatening a woman? Don't she got a right to defend herself? Right? So why don't go back the other way around? Why is it a double standard? It's a reason why it's a double standard. We finna get it. It should be a double standard. And with that double standard should come the responsibility of the other side to respect that. Meaning women should respect that there is a double standard because you could get hurt. That's just the facts of the matter. It's a reason why it's a double standard. They say a man shouldn't hit a female. Right. So why is Esau allowing transsexuals, trans men, to fight women? Sanction fight. Let's see if I can find that crap. That's all I want to know. Why is it not a double standard there? Why is if I do it, and she fight me, I'm going to get in trouble. But a transsexual man can swim against women, can box women, play basketball, all this different stuff. But if I do it, it's a problem. Watch this. Let's see here.
How do I expect to fight in? What do I think about my opponent, Erica Newsom? She's a pretty strong fighter. I don't think she has a technique of gaming, so I'm just going to take it to her over.
Let's welcome her opponent to the cage, Erica Newsom. I feel really well. I've been training really hard for this opportunity for a long time.
And look at this girl. I mean,
Physical specimen, man. Wow.
great shape. She's solid, she's tough, and she's ready to go. She doesn't want Fallon taking home that $20,000.
Good throws and reversals by both fighters.
These girls are getting right into it. Fox delivering the knees, and that's it. Fallon Fox. Holy cow.
See that, man? It ain't taking no time. No time. Because women ain't made to fight men. Women not made to fight men. That's why it's a double standard for a reason. Knocked out, she was a tough looking girl. Maybe if it was against other girls, women, she would have got a little pit bull stocky, but a man is built different. Here go another case. Army female says she can whoop any Marine on the base. Let's see if that's true.
Representing the United States Marine Corps, weighing in at 219 pounds, fighting in the blue corner, Carlos Myers.
Let me say this. Wayne went out there. As it was. Got whooped by a girl. You ain't got nothing to win, first. But you got everything to gain. You ain't sloppy. You ain't got nothing to lose. You ain't got nothing to win, but everything to lose. Doing this right here. What you gonna gain by whooping the girl? What? Because she couldn't mess with you in the first place. And look, you told me. Yeah, he's a mighty rapper. Ready to go. I even beat a couple women in this lifetime. We ready to go. That's me. Hey, see, he ain't even getting a punch out. Look at that. He hopping around like he was running out Leo, huh? Oh, that's enough.
But it's numerous occasions of, see, this is how they want it to be. It's one, I couldn't find too many videos. This is how they want it to be.
When your ass stop being deals, talking about you ain't coming to no motherfucking crib that for you ain't laying down shit. You ain't laying down shit. I dare you lay down. I dare you lay down.
Yeah,
Lay down. You think you finna come to this bitch 4 o'clock in the morning and lay down? I'm gonna put your ass down. Fuck you talking about. You laying down. But show me. Show me.
UFC. He on her back and got it. Then the UFC victim. Oh man, that's
bro. I'll put your ass to sleep, bro. I'll put you ain't going nowhere, bro. Stop trying. Let me go. Stop trying. Let me go. I'll put your bitch ass to sleep. Stop trying. Let me go. Stop trying, bro. Let me go. Just quit. 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 Let me go. Bitch, I said.
Golly, she outweigh him. She got more testosterone than he do. See, that's how they want all us to be. But that's what's getting hyped up in their head, right? You see something like this, they talking to dudes like they punks, which he was a punk, and then they fooling themselves. So Now check this out. I'm gonna show you. This was the greatest kickboxer and boxing woman in the world. Right? Say she want to fight a man.
Yeah, she's the female boxer who was really the best in the world.
All right,
Nobody wanted to fight Lucia Riker. I mean, she was sparring with guys. I mean, she was probably the best female boxer ever. And nobody knows who the hell she is.
Women fighting men is a very popular topic in combat sports. Years ago, media reported that Ronda Rousey could beat Floyd Mayweather in a fight. Today, there are still a lot of speculations that Amanda Nunes could be male champions. Well, this is literally the best female fighter of all time, and she actually fought a man. Nicknamed the Lady Tyson, Lucia Riker is a woman who conquered the world of kickboxing and boxing. During her reign across two sports, the media dubbed her as the most dangerous woman in the world. She hit so hard that in a sports science show, her punches exceeded the force of a male fighter by 200 pounds. A seasoned trainer who got hit by her and another Olympic male boxer said he couldn't tell the difference. When tested against Houston Alexander, a light heavyweight MMA fighter, Lucia hit just as hard as him. Yes, this makes her one of the hardest hitting women of all time. Widely regarded as the greatest female boxer of all time, Lucia was undefeated in all her 54 fights with women. In kickboxing, she had 37 fights and 4 world titles. Most of her fights were won by knockout. In boxing, she had 17 fights with 2 world titles. 14 of her fights were by knockout. But what happened when she fought against a man? Fight fans, welcome back to another episode of Striking Breakdowns. In this episode, we explore how the best female fighter was defeated by a male fighter.
This is the best.
This special event took place when Lucia Riker already had 4 world titles in kickboxing. Training with the legendary Vos Gym from the Netherlands, her corner included the great Ernesto Hoost. By the time of this fight, Lucia ran out of kickboxing opponents and her trainer suggested it could be a good idea to fight a man. Her opponent was Somchai Jaidee, an amateur fighter in Australia. He had a total of 14 fights and was a local amateur champion. The first round was closely contested, but Somchai landed the cleaner power shots. He even knocked Lucia's head back with a big cross. The Thai also swept Lucia multiple times, once with a teep, another with a roundhouse, and then once inside the clinch. Somchai didn't look like he had better technique, but he was clearly faster and more powerful. Lucia was also able to sweep Somchai once, and for most of the round, she was the one pressing forward with aggression. Overall, Somchai covered the long range much more effectively than Lucia. This was important for him to be a sniper, allowing him to land clean shots without a response. It's obvious here that it wasn't the technique that made the difference, it was the power and speed. In the second round, it was clear that Lucia wanted to overwhelm her opponent and tried to steamroll him. She was able to put Somchai onto the ropes and start swinging. After landing several big punches, she had her opponent cornered. But that's when he started swinging back, landing a left and right hook with an uppercut that sealed the knockout. The fight was immediately called off and the trainer came in to cradle Lucia. It was a courageous showing by the best female fighter of all time. After this sanctioned exhibition fight, Lucia would go on to be trained by Freddie Roach and dominate the world of boxing. At one point, she was a superstar who received $1 million fight offer. When she retired, Lucia became a motivational speaker and a coach, at one point coaching Ronda Rousey for striking. As for her opponent Somchai, not much is known about him. Contrary to what many people speculate, Somchai was not Thailand trained. He moved from Thailand to Australia and New Zealand at a young age and learned his Muay Thai locally.
Okay, so the dude wasn't even a professional fighter. He wasn't a big-time fighter. He was a regular amateur fighter. And she's supposed to have been the greatest female boxer and kickboxer of all time. It's not taking nothing from her. But showing that, no, it doesn't work like that. We can't be doing that. We need to play the roles that the Most High made for us, right? Because the only people really want to beat on our women is cowards and Esau. I don't know. I don't mess with brothers go around beating on women. But I done had a lot of brothers have to defend themselves. I had a lot of brothers who women think they can beat them up. Right? So let's take a look at this.
John!
You need to be worried about it.
Hey, stop!
This is what they need to see with Esau. You have one already. But you can beat him up. Get him, sister.
Pussy ass nigga. Pussy ass nigga. Play with it. I'm on that shit. 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 I'm not going home. I'm on that shit. Stop playing with me.
Look, this is why our sister gotta be so tough right here. So you ain't gotta be tough with me. Esau the one been jacking sisters up for hundreds of years now. Right? He the one been beating on his women. Check this out. It's your boy Dana White. Let's see. Sure enough, it's getting hurt.
The video obtained and published by TMZ shows White grabbing his wife's wrist as she tries to walk away and Ann slapping him. Then White open hand slaps his significant other not just once, but twice. It all went down in Cabo San Lucas in the VIP area of El Squid Row. Onlookers separated the pair. Now, in the midst of White committing an act of domestic violence, he made a mention of something to this very day remains the oldest trick in the book. White, 53, would indicate there was definitely a lot of alcohol involved, but that's no excuse. Here's a quick question. Why state it then? The question now turns to the old ad.
Look here. What they didn't show is his wife hit him first. Right? I tried to find that video. Better one. But yeah, she hit him first. And then who the bad guy? He is. Right? He's the bad guy. Because she hit him first and he hit her back. Oh, you the man. Now we the men.
Shocking turn of events. A video surfaced online yesterday showing Dana White, president of UFC, slapping his wife at a New Year's Eve party in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. White. Shocking turn of events. A video surfaced on.
Well, this place is evil, boy. Look at these people. Man, look here. This is who they follow. The Baphomet. This right here. Which is a tranny. See this? This is a tranny. They got this statue. I know it was this say Detroit. I know they had one in Oklahoma City. They ain't got the breast on the statue, but on the picture, they got the breast. What male thing has breasts? Look at that. Serpent, horns, satanic star, and look at this. And then over here, same thing, except the breast. And they got what? Children right here, right? Looking up to it. Children will be scared of this thing. But this is what is pushing that transgender, that transgender stuff, agenda. People better wake up. People better wake up because this is the real culprit that's really beating women. Esau. Watch this. But they ain't putting this on. Watch what happened after. Let me see. I'm gonna do that one first. There's many of these videos. Esau trying to get rough with our sister.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they apply? He just called it a racial slur, right? Everything that's happening with the Jewish people is a racially motivated. Let them tell it, right? But they got to see if it's a hate crime, and I'm looking to that to see if they did, because that's an old case.
Look how we do it. Look at the regular ass. We whooping that. Look at right here. Okay. Let's roll them up. Mm-hmm. This is what we made. This is what we made to do. Men is made to deal with men. Women are made to deal with women. And that's how it's supposed to be. We deal with the men, women deal with the women. But here in America, our women don't got no respect for us. They ain't got no respect for us. So they make it hard to go just help the average sister. Because like we out there teaching, we don't get no respect. They don't care about what we talking about. So just like this case that happened here in Dallas. Now watch this. Edomite jumped on the sister. Watch how much cowards they are. That one situation I showed you with the Edomite, he was intoxicated with a firearm. So you know when they really getting rowdy, they got a gun on them. But look who they go after. The white boy ain't want no parts of that brother. Kept turning his back. But look how they act with the sisters, man. And look, same thing. Look at that. Oh, it's on camera and everything. Gun. That's kidnapping. You had a right. You knocked the phone out of hand. Okay, no, that's it. But he's a lie. He's a lie. Oh, Salakia, y'all.
The second process is the investigation by
Lee in the face at a parking lot in Deep.
I'm gonna show the whole thing.
We asked you, should police file more serious charges in the Deep Ellum beating? You said yes, and now police have come to the same conclusion. Austin Sheffield's charges have been upgraded from misdemeanors to a felony. And Damon Fernandez brings us the very latest in the case.
For 1 week now, this disturbing video of Austin Sheffield repeatedly punching 24-year-old LaDejanique Lee in the face at a parking lot in Deep Ellum has been a hot topic in Dallas and across the country. And now, after days of pressure, Dallas police is announcing new and enhanced felony charges against Sheffield.
And it's unfortunate that it took protests and public outcry in order for that to move forward.
The victim's civil attorney, Lee Merritt, among many, questioning what took Dallas police so long to push felony charges. Sheffield was initially charged with 3 misdemeanors, when early on, video showed the man pulling out a gun while arguing with Lee. He knocks her phone from her hand as she calls police. After Lee reacts, Sheffield unleashes a series of uppercuts and jabs to the woman's face and head.
When you beat a woman down like that, like an animal, you need to be charged like an animal.
Police are now revealing detectives discovered Sheffield did not have a license to carry that handgun. DPD Chief Renee Hall denies public pressure had anything to do with the department's decision to increase his charges to aggravated assault.
This is a 3-step process. The initial process is the initial arrest that's made by our officers. The second process is the investigation by our Capers Division. And then the third process is to take those facts after investigating them and turn them over to the district attorney's office.
As for LaDejanique Lee,
Ms. Lee is relieved, but she still has some concerns.
Her attorney says the woman is still in fear as Sheffield remains on the streets. In Deep Ellum, I'm Damon Fernandez.
Now check this out. We be out there on the streets in Deep Ellum. The sisters don't give a damn about us. So that's what makes it so easy for Esau to do that. Because if they gave a damn about us, it would be easy for a man to step in. Because in the original video, it shows it was people looking and said, maybe you're going to get in trouble. She's a woman, but they never tried to help her. Why? Because they didn't have no respect for her. And life moves us around sometimes. But I'm telling you firsthand, for being out there myself, the way sister just passed by brothers, no care in the world about them. If a brother ain't seen that,
well, we move on now to a wild brawl at a
they might not even do nothing for the disrespect. But I ain't finna let no Edomite sit there and beat on none of our people. No, I ain't finna stand there and watch that at all. But that's why he did it. People was watching. But watch how brother handled the situation when it's an Edomite.
At an NFL preseason game in Pittsburgh, but it wasn't with the guys on the field. It actually happened in the stands after a woman slapped a man in the face. And just take a look, but a warning for you, this is pretty hard to watch. Our senior reporter Jen Smith is joining us now from our New York.
2 of them couldn't mess with the brother. Look here. That's why the Most High got us chosen. That's why the Most High made us in his image. That's why the Most High is a man of war. He created male for a reason. He created female for a reason. And we seeing it. We seeing it. And I wanted to end it on this the show, just to throw it in there, that the Lord doeth put a difference between male and female, and he doeth put a difference between the Israelites and everybody else. Favorite clip of the night. Hope you enjoy it. Alabama.
Oh, you down! And he still didn't move the boat. Still didn't move the boat. Clapping his hand. He's like, clapping his hand.
That hair up in there. Here comes the cop. That is smart. You ain't just come in and swing him. Here come the brother swim, man. The white woman want to get involved. See that? Now they don't want no trouble. No. They just start spraying off on any white boy.
We got action, baby. He ain't finna do nothing. Arrest that. Oh, Lord. Hey. He want more action. Young boy slammed over there. Swim though. Did you see him take off in that water? Your boy finna go get it. Hell yeah. Hey, your boy. No, don't stop him now. Oh, get it.
Oh, rock bottom that boy.
His son. They young boy tag. Oh, there you go. Come on, man. He ain't playing. He ain't playing. That little young boy tag. Who? No. Who the nicest one? The young boy? No. No, he ain't. Yeah, but he should let the star just handle that dog. That little young boy. He throw that lady down. I'm talking about he threw that. I bet you won't grab it no more. He already swam across this water. He's seen. He got the car right there. He touched the rubber. But he moved, he untied their boat. He untied their boat. But they should have moved though. They know they in the wrong, so they should have moved. They was over there, they should have moved.
So that wasn't the best video that I've seen of it, but we get the gist. We know we need to be fighting. And it don't need to be our women. It don't need to be our women. But that's why man need to come back to his God, a so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American man. Come back to the Most High God so you can get your knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to deal with these things here in Babylon so you can avoid these punishments that Esau are trying to put down on us. You know what I'm saying? So keep your hands to yourself is the message that I'm bringing out today. Men, keep your hands to yourself. Women, keep your hands to yourself. And there shouldn't be no problems. But Deal with every situation accordingly. Don't be a coward. Don't be like the men that this country trying to make us to be. Effeminate, soft, emotional men. It's time to grow up. So I hope you got some edification. All praise due to the Father, Abba, Yahweh. In the name of his holy son, Hamashiach Yahweh Shah. Nehemiah, Lana, Judah, saying, Shalom. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.